When I learned how to sew, I was taught to make sure that the take-up lever is always at the highest position before I pulled my fabric out. And with your new machine here, the machine is going to do that for you. As soon as you stop sewing, and the needle's in the highest position, the take-up lever is right here. Did you notice you can pull this off? You can actually see that take-up lever hanging out the highest position. There's a couple things for that. Number one, the stitch is complete. And you can, let's see here, so for example, if we use the thread cutter, that brings the needle up. If it's down, it brings it right to where it needs to be. So then when I go to start to sew, I don't have to hold those threads when I'm starting. If you're in the habit of holding your threads before you start to sew, you don't have to if you let the machine start and stop at the highest position. Now, if you're in the habit of turning that hand wheel and you bring your needle up, but you don't finish the stitch, you don't bring this to the highest position, and you lift up the foot and pull it out manually, that's where you get stuck. The stitch isn't complete. So let the machine finish, whether using the selective thread cutter or maybe the needle in the up position. That is going to make everything much happier every time you go to sew. It will eliminate about 80% of all sewing problems just by letting the machine do what it's good at.